job. You just claimed it. What's your name? Anna. All right, so here's the deal. Anna's the best player here, guys. Whether y'all know it or not, she is. But here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell y'all today. By the way, I just jumped in to introduce myself. My name is Dr. Jack. I'm a sports medicine and sports performance doctor. So I'm here today to teach you some things that are going to make you go from good to great. So everybody can be as good as Anna today. And everybody can be better than the other team because they may not know what I'm going to teach y'all. So here's the first question I want from you guys. Who in here knows how to breathe? I'll start saying, are you alive? Because you look like you're alive. But here's the question. Do you know how to breathe right? Okay? That's what's important. That's the way people and athletes go from being good to being great. When you concentrate on all the little things. Okay? Everybody, you're going to come out here and you're going to say, I'm going to work on my touch. I'm going to work on trapping the ball. I'm going to work on my shot. But the person that works on the mental game and the breath game is going to be head and shoulders above everybody else because nobody else is thinking about it. And that's what makes you great when you think about all those little things. And here's why. 2 ways to breathe. Can anybody tell me 2 ways you breathe? Through your mouth. You are the best here, aren't you? Through your mouth and through your nose, okay? Who thinks it's better to breathe out of your mouth? You do?
Oh, I thought you meant like out of your mouth.
Oh, no. Like if you only could breathe mouth or only could breathe nose? Nose? Why? You're lucky because I'm here to tell you why. You should breathe out of your nose. Here's the thing. I want you to think about this. When you breathe through your nose, there are little cells in your nose, the passageways in your nose, that produce a chemical called nitric oxide. The reason nitric oxide is important is it helps you take oxygen out of the air and put it into the muscle more efficiently. Now here's why that's important. Let's say if you guys were all going to go down to Quick Trip and I was going to give you $10 bills and y'all all went to Quick Trip and I said, anybody here wants $15? Who wants 15 instead of 10? Everybody, right? It's more, it's better. Here's the thing about breathing through your nose. If you breathe through your nose, oxygen comes in. Your blood cells grab a hold of the oxygen and they take it to the muscles and to the brain, okay? But if it has nitric oxide with it, it gives up 4 oxygen molecules to the muscle and to the brain instead of 3. So you get 25% more oxygen to the muscles for running and for being healthy and for not getting injured, and 25% more oxygen to the brain so you can think as you play. All right? So today, as we go through this warm-up and as you play, I want you to think about breathing through your nose. That's number 1, and we're going to practice here in a minute. Number 2 is this. Anybody get stressed in a game? Y'all don't have to admit it, but people get stressed, right? When you get stressed, your body produces this crazy chemical called cortisol. Cortisol does some crazy things to you. It makes your heart beat fast. It makes your muscles get tight. It makes your blood pressure go up. But if your muscles are tight, you're more likely to get injured. People that breathe out of their nose get injured 30% less than people that breathe out of their mouth. 30%. Muscle tears, ligament tears. This is a superpower. And it's so simple, okay? So here's the way you trigger that effect. There's a nerve in your body that starts at your diaphragm that's deep inside your belly. And if you can stimulate that nerve, it flips a switch in your nervous system that takes you from being high stress to being low stress. And it calms everything down and you can see everything better. So if I told you I had a trick that every time you took a penalty kick or a free kick or any type of stressful situation, you could do something for just a few seconds and it would put you in a better frame of mind to do it, you would do it every time, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to practice. I want everybody to breathe through their nose only. So we shut our mouths. We're just going to breathe through our nose. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to breathe 4 seconds in, 6 seconds out, okay? I'm going to do it first. Y'all are going to count for me, okay? So here we go. Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Again.
1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Easy, right? So here's what I did just doing that. I got more oxygen to my muscles because I breathed through my nose and I got nitric oxide in. I got more oxygen to my brain. And I flipped my nervous system from being fight or flight, stressed out, to being calm, where I can see everything better and I can function better, okay? So when you guys play today, anybody that's got a free kick, penalty kick, I want you to think about this. I want you to set that ball down, I want you to step back, and I want you to just take a few seconds and just go. And then you take the kick. You have a far better likelihood of doing what your mind wants to do and what your brain tells you to do and what your muscles are ready to do if you flip that over into the parasympathetic, okay? So during the game, the other thing to think about, it's hot and you're gonna get tired. So if you're out there and you feel like you need oxygen and you're bent over doing this, you're getting oxygen in, but only 75% of what you could get in if you were doing. Now your brain's going to play a trick on you. There's a molecule called carbon dioxide, and when it builds up in your body, it tells your brain, I need a breath. I need a breath. I'm going to blow your mind. You think you can hold your breath longer if you did this? Or if you did this? Can you hold it longer on inhale or on exhale? Huh? Does anybody say exhale? Exhale. You can hold it longer. You know why? Because you get rid of all the carbon dioxide and there's not that chemical in your brain to tell you to breathe. Try it when you get home tonight. Try holding your breath on an inhale versus holding your breath on an exhale. You can hold it longer on exhale. So if you're breathing through your nose out there and you're getting 25% more oxygen in, you're going to do better. And the longer you do it, you overcome that thing in your brain where it says, wait a minute, I'm okay. Even though I'm not blowing off as much carbon dioxide as I do with my mouth, your body gets used to it. So that's two things to think about today. Through your nose all the time and exhale longer, okay? Now, we're getting ready to walk over here and Toby's gonna run us through some activation stretches and work our muscles out. And here's the challenge. I want you guys, while you're doing this, to breathe through your nose the whole time, okay? And when you feel that sore spot, when you got that golf ball down there and you're working your foot, you find a sore spot on that muscle, concentrate on the exhale as you really push into that sore spot and it relaxes it better, okay? Same thing when we're doing the ITB. We did the ITB with the girls group before this. The whole place was going, oh, oh, oh. Everybody lost their mind, quit breathing through their nose and they're groaning and moaning. See if you can moan and groan in your head when you feel that pain, but breathe through your nose, okay? So we're gonna go practice it right now. When you guys get out on the field, you're going to think about these two things, okay? All right, this is Coach Toby. Everybody's going to go right over here. You're going to grab a